also as part of the articles, I also came across some other ones where Baba Lene students were referred to as Oma Eli. And let me address that. Sir, majorly all these articles center around this Oma Baba Lene Mobolorunduro Lene, who is presently on the seat of his father. You put him there. All these articles, they all revolve around his personality, demolishing his image, demolishing him. You know, I don't know. Sir, I want to put this to your remembrance, Kabiyesi, and let the public be aware today. The Mobolorunduro Lene you see today, that you read about, they call him drug pushers, they call him this, they call him ex-convict, they call him this. Do you know that this man, Mr. Mobolorunduro Lene, was actually brought up by the Olugbo of Igbo? Yeah. He spent more time with Oba Akinruntan more than he spent with his own biological late father. I stand to be corrected. Call me to a meeting and let's talk more. I'll be showing, let me show you this photo. You can see this is a long time photo, okay? I hope it's clear enough. You can see Kabiyesi there when he was younger. And right there by his left is Mr. Mobolorunduro Lene. And all those young little angels are the biological children of Oba Akinruntan. They are men now, they are grown-ups now, okay? Now, to let you know that he spent most of his lives with him. You see, you know, it's part of our culture. Someone can live. I didn't grow up under the shelter of my own biological parents. My aunt brought me up and her husband. Okay, so at the age of 6, I left my parents. I totally left at the age of 6. I was taken out at the age of 4 first. Then by 6, I was just out of my parents' shelter, and I was brought up by my foster parents. So we do that it's part of our culture in Yoruba land or in Ilaje, you know. Parents bring her up. The same thing was what happened to Mr. Mobolorunduro Lene. Oba Akinruntan was instrumental to his traveling abroad. And when he came back finally, after the death of his dad, he was also instrumental. And he went straight to a place that he calls his home. The house of Oba Akinruntan was a home to Mr. Mobolorunduro Lene more than the home of his biological parents. It's allowed. It's okay, because Oba himself was like a son to Baba Lene. A very close son to Baba Lene, though not a biological son. They were siblings, so he related with him as his own biological son. So there's nothing wrong having one of the children of Baba Lene calling him dad. And that was the relationship between Mr. Mobolorunduro Lene and Oba Akinruntan. Sir, he was your son. What happened between both of you that you are determined to destroy him with all the articles flying up and down? This man was linked to you. Will I conclude to say you weren't a good father to him? That is why he went through the crisis. He has gone through a lot, I understand. And we won't kill him for that. There are periods of our past that were messy. You probably had a messy past. If you're present, you have resolved with yourself and with people, and you are determined to, put things in order. Glory be to God. The Bible says, even God himself, he said, even though your sin is as red as scarlet, it shall be white as snow. If it is as red as crimson, it shall be white as wool. That is, no matter how bad you are, come to the Lord, he will embrace you as a loving father. You remember the parable of the prodigal son. So, Mr. Mobolorunduro Lene was a son to you. Did you intentionally give him this kind of background, and you are determined to destroy him now? This is a major parental concern. You were a father to him. You were instrumental to his going abroad. Thank God for you. He went abroad there. He had issues. You were instrumental to his coming back. When he came back, he visited you. He was in your house as a son, even a grown-up. You accepted him. Kudos to you as a father. You gave him a job almost immediately. You made him the manager of the Oba company. That was commendable. In addition to that, you probably compensated him with the position of his dad. Sir, you placed him in the position of his dad. Did you have intention, hidden agenda doing this to your son? Mr. Mobolorunduro Lene, what has it done to you that people are on rampage? They are let loose like wild animal, ready to consume him. Someone who called you father, someone who called you dad. If you think he has misbehaved as a son, you can call him to order if you are a good dad. Or was there any intention to use your son to destroy your own dad's heritage, Baba Lene's? What is going on? Clarify issues to the public. Your names are being driven to the mud with these cases. I have 1,001 cases I'll be bringing to the public, sir. These are just the minor ones. We are starting with these minor ones. So what is it? What is it between you? So the moment he finished from Manual College, then he was handed over to you as a son. He was close to you. He loved you as a father. And I believe you loved him. You went so far to make sure his schools abroad. Fantastic. But were there hidden agendas behind these good gestures? Why was it that it was when his father died, okay, you were instrumental about his coming home, you gave him a job in order for him to recover from past crisis? Then why are you running after him now? Using people to talk about his past, the one he did, the one he didn't do, and referring to Lene's children as Oma, the only one who had issues that is making these bloggers working. They said they're working for you, sir. That is making these bloggers to talk, to backlash, to blackmail, and to defame Baba Lene. The only child was brought up by you. That is a parental question. How many of other children again? Why are you saying Baba Lene's children are Oma Eli? In those articles, sir, if you didn't give them this information, these bloggers will face the law. And if they are insisting that are there, because a lot of them are linked to a committee that works under you, sir. This information must be corrected, retrieved from public domain, retrieved from the cyberspace, and articles of apology to the household of our late King of Zion, founder of Zion and Ugboland, Baba Lene, should be in circulation to replace that defamation. You call Oma Baba Lene nga Oma Eli. This is disturbing. Sir, Oma Baba Lene ngani ekaje biological father ngani. With what we are beginning to point out now, with the demolition here and there, with the oppression here and there, Oma Eli bawo. Oma Eli bawo. We want corrections, or else we go deeper than this. Oba Frederick Akinruntan Kabiyesi, the Mobolorunduro you guys are defaming all around, was your son, or is still your son? Was it that, I don't understand, was it that you really wanted to use him to destroy his father's house? What is the intention behind that? Why are you now running about to destroy him? Leave him alone. Sir, leave him alone or clarify issues. come to the public, clarify issues. You brought him up. You were instrumental to his education, to his going abroad, coming back after you say he had issues. What did you do to him? Why is it that the only child among Baba Lene's children that was closest to you, that was a child to you, that was your own son, was the one that went through this crisis? Baba Lene had many sons and daughters. Why is it that he's the one? Can I just conclude to say the people connected to you must have issues? Why? The one in Ugboland that was connected to you too. Domi fa iranraye, domi gba itan raye, domi se dede se segun, otola for church connected to you, sir. Connected to you. And now you're running after the Mobolorunduro, you now generalize to say, oh, my Baba Lene, and you now use a single person you brought up as a father to him, you now use to drive home the conclusion that Baba Lene was a bad father. He wasn't. Sons and daughters of Baba Lene may not be as rich as you are. Sir, they are not begging in the streets. They are doing so well. In the fear of the Lord, I get in touch with them. The son of Baba Lene who behaves like Eli, according to the sons of Eli, according to you, was brought up by you. Will you have your character in him? And now you are cutting him off to destroy him independently and all those stuff. When he came, what did you tell him about his brothers and his sisters? He wasn't in good terms with them, if not, later on. Who poisoned his heart? Who misled him? And now today, I don't know what he has done wrong to you. You are determined to destroy him. You aren't a good father. Kabiyesi, sorry. Hey, I'm saying a bad guy. Sorry to say, sir. One omatenga. Imagine pe one ya bi jan bring up. Oti dagbatan. How decide pe after investing on him, character, resources, and everything, you now want to destroy him yourself. Shedada. And nice, Rara. Kabiyesi. And apologize to all Baba Lene's children for calling them sons of Eli, children of Eli. It is evil. It is evil. So all these articles should be brought down immediately, or else we will dig this thing so deep issues, sir. You will come. Everything will continue. The nation will dig them so deep. Nobody will be able to cover it up. Embassies should even have all these documents. People are running abroad to seek asylum for safety from abusive leaders. The same abusive leaders shouldn't be allowed to go to those nations if they are properly and officially informed. The Mr. Mobolorunduro Lene that you see today that they are trying to destroy with their articles, so that calling the son of Eli and all those things was brought up by this same Oba Akinruntan Oma Rengujeni, ekaje biological kinene bare yan dare peji train re as Oma igba won train re tan jo gbe wa ihun ari re yen still o to fe destroy again. Etin agbo many. What has happened so far in Ugboland and the things that they are still cooking about to bring up, they are big enough for the call of state of emergency upon a nation or community. That is how it is. It's a state of emergency. If we don't do anything about it, if the government does not come to the rescue of the larger people, of the Ugboland people, of the Ajigbade people, if they don't come to their rescue, we don't know how many people will remain. And they track people based on who they stand for. Those who stand for Baba Lene are being destroyed. Anyone they cite as standing for Baba Lene, the Mobolorunduro that they want to arrest today and all those things, he didn't start supporting his father. He didn't come to position supporting his father. I mean, Baba Lene, his biological father. He was living on instructions, I believe, with some of the activities we saw. And now, probably he has had encounter wanting to support his household. They are determined to destroy him. It is disturbing. It is highly disturbing.
Years till you bleed, till you're screaming, and one